Kyle Pitts would make your offense unstoppable in a way, but your defense needs to be stoppable. They need to stop somebody, and you're not the Chiefs. You're not going to score as many points. Even with Kyle Pitts, I don't think you guys would rival the Chiefs. So, it's a little bit of, no, I love Mort, but it's a little bit of push comes to shove. What do you think?
I think they would absolutely outscore the Chiefs by 5 or 6 points a game if they had Kyle Pitts. The problem is the Chiefs' defense is respectable. That's the main difference. Is the Chiefs are going to average 30 points a game, but before Dak went down, the Cowboys had the top offense in the league. It didn't translate to wins, and that's what you're going for again. It's and not to mention they have Zeke as a top 10 running back, but what Tony Pollard would do with a little bit more volume. He's the number 4 ball carrier in the NFL 2 years in a row. He's only been a pro for 2 years. 2 years in a row, number 4 in the entire league in broken tackle percentage. He's a stud. Give him the damn ball. Give the ball to my guy, Tony Pollard. Zeke is good too. You have a 2-headed thunder and lightning monster back there, plus 3 great receivers, plus possibly Pitts. And then Dak is a mobile quarterback. I don't think he's going to lose too much of a step coming off surgery. He looked great warming up with 4 or 5 months left till training camp. This offense could be absolutely one of the best ever. Like, we're talking greatest show on turf status. But if their defense is giving up 40 points a game, well, it's 8-1.
Well, you know what? If that's the case, I'm going to be having a lot of stock in the Dallas Cowboys this year in DFS and in redraft, best ball, all those kinds of things. Scott Fish Bowl, if I get in, oh please, Scott Fish, let me in, please. Whatever tournament I may be in. Here's what I want to have happen. This is just me as a selfish Matt Ryan kind of, not a stan, but out of all the quarterbacks who've not won, when he was about to win, I was most excited for him. Out of all the players, when I thought that they were going to win, I told Rose, looks like Matt Ryan's going to get a championship. Wow. Good for him. I love Matt Ryan. He's a competitor. He's a good guy. He's a classy guy. Good for him. And then, history was
28-3.
Oh, 28-3. And when my wife is a Patriots fan, by the way. And I was more so an Atlanta Falcons fan that night than I was a Patriots fan, for sure. And my wife was just so upset. She was like, stupid Tom Brady. I can't believe this is happening. Just getting upset. And this is the one game a year she watches. So, I mean, literally, she doesn't ever watch any games. But now she's like, I can't believe Tom Brady. He sucks, And then when they started coming back and when they got to overtime and they won. Yeah. When they got the
third quarter, they cut it to 10-12. And then fourth quarter, they tied it. They sent it to overtime. But it was the 2-point conversion after the touchdown at the end of the game that tied it.
Yep. And here's the thing. As soon as they won the coin toss, I threw my nachos up and I said, God damn it. My wife's like, what is wrong with you? And I was like, Tom Brady's going to win another Super Bowl. And she's like, it's not. And then 7 plays later, it was that. And James White was in just as easy as he had been for the 2-point conversion and just as easy as he had been for the other touchdown. It was just, it was too much. So anyway, this is where I'm going with this story. I'm not talking about the Patriots. Sorry to ruin this show. Talking about the Pats. Boo, Pats. Here's where I'm at right now. I am really into the Atlanta Falcons, and I want them to get him at 4. And I know. You don't think it's going to happen. They have a chance. If they could get Etienne or maybe Harris, I don't know, maybe they could as the second round pick, they could go and get their weapons to rival your Dallas Cowboys. And then you've got Ridley, Julio, Gage, Pitts, Mike Davis, and then one of these young little backs, maybe Gainwell, they could get him. Then there's a chance that that offense goes through the roof. So that's what I want, because I like them better than I like the Cowboys. So as a fan of the NFL, we're at a crossroads here. What do you think is going to happen, though? This is what we think we want to happen, but what's probably going to happen? Where do you think Pitts ends up?
So this is my theory. The Falcons and the Cowboys are the same team.
Yeah.
They are teams that are desperately needing defense. They're teams with top 10 draft picks. And I think that the Falcons are either going to take Pitts at 4 or they're going to trade back to get more pieces. And the trading partner is going to be the Cowboys.
No, I would like that. I'd like to see something like that happen. There's not a lot of teams with offenses that can put Kyle Pitts in that tight end 5 already position like the Falcons and the Cowboys. So for fantasy purposes, those are the 2 teams I definitely want. I honestly want the Falcons a little more because I think he'd do a little bit better there because CeeDee Lamb.